Okay, so I'm here with Trevor Carroll, who just completed his second consecutive week with the Living and Learning Housing Experience here with Disability Network. How are you, Trevor?
I'm doing fine.
All right, wonderful. So tell us, how do you feel? How does it feel now that you've completed the service and you've gone through all of the training?
I feel a lot more prepared for living on my own. I feel like after this service I'll be just fine.
Good, good. So take us through, what was it like from the move-in process? How was that process for you?
Well, moving in wasn't too hard because I only had a few things, but we got here pretty quickly and we got most of the things we needed into the apartment pretty quickly.
Okay, wonderful. All right, and your first night here, were you nervous? Were you afraid? Because that was your first time staying on your own, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't have any problems with it really. The apartment's pretty cozy and it's decor. It makes you feel pretty much at home.
Good, 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 good. Okay, now you actually elected to stay over the weekend between your 2-week stay, which is something that we offer. We can allow you to stay over the weekend, or you can go home and then we can pick back up on the service the following Monday. But you elected to stay. So what was that like over the weekend, seeing as how you basically had a free day to kind of do what you want?
It was pretty relaxing because I didn't really have much to do, and just sitting in here by myself allows me to have time to myself, just be able to think and relax.
Okay, wonderful. All right, so what about the training outside of the apartment, like the mobility training and the grocery shopping? How was that for you?
I think it was pretty good. I didn't have very much trouble understanding what was taught to me, and I thought that it really helped out a lot.
Good, good. So you feel more prepared to travel throughout your community now?
Yes.
That you've had that bus experience? Good. All right, so final words, final comments about the service, anything you'd like to say?
I'd say that it's a pretty nice program to go through if you're looking forward to like getting out the house eventually and you're trying to live on your own.
All right, good.
I know it's helped me a lot.
Great. That's the point. We want to make people more independent by giving them these skills and this opportunity to stay within the apartment for a specific amount of time. So thank you so much for your time. You've been great. Also the work experience. How was the work experience? Because you participated with the property manager and the property owner and working around the apartment. So
they're both very friendly people, and they're very helpful. Mr. Mays in particular, he made sure that during one of my tasks, he wanted to make sure that I was doing fine with it, and so he stayed with me for the beginning portion of it. They're both very, very patient, and I'd say that the work that I was doing was pretty satisfying. I did mostly cleanup, but it was overall it was fun. But
good.
It's also pretty time consuming. Most of the tasks that I had would take a few hours each.
Mm-hmm.
And but that's good for me because I didn't have much to do while I was here.
Also, the balance between, so you had to, I made a suggestion that you should be up every morning ready to go to work by 8 a.m. How was it balancing having basically work duties, even though it wasn't every day at the same time, balancing work duties and then also knowing that, okay, later on I gotta cook dinner for myself. I gotta make sure I clean up. You know, how was it balancing all the different tasks of living on your own?
It wasn't really hard. Like I just had to monitor my time really well. I had to make sure that I wasn't wasting too much, like putting time into something where I should be putting time into something else.
Yes, time management is very important once you are the head of household and you live on your own.
So all I had to do was make sure that I finished up doing whatever I was doing. Like before I started cooking dinner at around 5, and that would usually take me about an hour, and then I'd have until around 11 or 12 to to do whatever I want. And, you know, it wasn't that hard.
Good. All right, wonderful. Okay, so any final comments? Anything else you'd like to say?
No.
Okay, wonderful. Well, I'm so glad that you participated. You've been a wonderful participant of the program. Mr. Mays and Mr. Adams both sing your praises. They say you were great at the work experience and you do a good job at the task that they gave you. So
I pride myself on making sure if I'm given a task to do that I make sure I do it well.
that is a wonderful attitude.